Hello everyone, welcome back. I am going to show off last computer that I own. It's the M1 MacBook Air. I upgraded from, let's see, that's the M1 MacBook Air that I upgraded from these two. These are the MacBook 12-inch laptops. I got one for myself, one I was going to give to a relative, but didn't want it. So I ended up with two Mac 12 or MacBook 12s, and then they discontinued it. I've only charged it for about 11 cycles. I realized that I still had Big Sur on there, so I just upgraded to Monterey, as you can see on there. And if I get a close-up, that's a little out of focus. It's that for a reason. But anyway, space gray. That is rose gold. This is what we're going to talk about today. MacBook 12 or the MacBook Air. And I got the little adapter on there. Let's see. It's just crooked, that's all. I'll just do it like this. Yeah, I'm charging it right now. But what I'm trying to do is I'm going to show you the adapter. So this comes with two ports, USB-C ports. I just have this adapter that I sometimes put on. You can charge your laptop with this adapter. It does take a little bit longer time, but I have two USB-A's. I have a micro SD and an SD card reader and a headphone jack. Plus I have a little light right there, and then I have an HDMI port where I can hook up to an external monitor without getting an adapter from USB-C to HDMI. This will share a screen with the TV and other devices, so you can do it that way too. It's an excellent laptop. It lasts 16 hours of battery life, which I love. And you can see if I turn it off, and I just turn it back on. There we go. That's what it is. Nice little one. I usually keep it with my MacBook 12s. Very important to get cases for these. And let's see. Did I put both of them in here? Sorry. Yes, I did. So I got the in-case cases, which I love. They're well padded. They fit in nicely for the 12-inch. And then I got me one for basically the MacBook Air. It fits nicely, but the difference is I left the foam in here so it would be tight. So I put underneath here, this protects the screen because I don't want any damage to that. And then the bottom is pretty well protected with the metal. Just to show you. All right. Got it charging. I think it should be charged all the way. No, a little bit more. 80%. And on these, yeah, 100% here. 100% there. Well, 99. So I'll unhook this one. Close this. And this is what I'm doing. So if I go to the CFC, I'll shut this down. off. Unhook the USB-C charging cable. Put this in its case. So that's one. It fits nicely. Look at that. Small, compact, doesn't weigh much. Let me close this. I'll go ahead and take it off. It's close enough. Shut down. Scroll this over here. All right, there we go. And we'll shut this down. I think, yeah, the final one. And I like these L adapters. I'll put it right here. Come on. Yeah, let's do it this way. Focus. Focus. Come on, focus. Maybe it's too close. There we go. So this little L adapter, like for your screen on your camera, instead of going out with a cable like this, blocking part of the screen, you get an L adapter, and it goes up, and one can go down. That way you have more real estate on your screen. So anyway, I just hook that up right here if I have to charge something. And put this now. There we go. This in its case. And let me go back here. There we go, right there. Okay. Very light cases, excellent support, excellent protection. I'll just put those over there. Now let's get back to what we're going to talk about today. Oh, I will have to reset this up. This is the most important camera that I have. And a little bit lower. Yeah, that's good enough. And if I go on to the main one, the zoom, bring back to 0. I'll bring it all the way up. Yeah, like that. Focus it. There we go. Focused. And I'm going to do the other one. So this is my puppy cam. This is where the dogs hang out. If I put in a little bit more light, it brightens up the room a little bit. That's a little bit gray. It should be a brown color on the floor. But anyway, I could do the compensation a little bit. No, that's dark. That's a little brighter. Let's see if I can do oh well. We get it at 1600. And it's on programmable. Should have it on. If I put it on auto, then it won't be at 1.8. It'll be at probably a 3.2. But anyway, let's get back to this. So laptops are gone. And what I'll do is I'll get me 2 cameras on myself. That way I can show you the difference between an APS-C camera. Yeah, like that. Oh, nice and comfy. Love this chair. And I can go with the Z5. Full frame, a little bit more warmth and color. I'll just have to fine tune the color on the 6100. And that might be because of the light. Let's make it a little bit more darker. See that? Yeah. So there's a little warmth right there. This is a 1.8 Sigma. I'm sorry, a Sigma 1.4. The 56 millimeter. Excellent lens for the APC Sony. And this one right here is just, it's a full frame. It's 2.8. Let's get it down a little bit more centered. Looks like I'm laying down and talking to you, but I'm comfortable. Nice chair. Anyway, so this is the full frame Z5. It's the 28 millimeter. There's a 1.7 crop. So it's like a 42. And anyway, it's a great lens. I like changing them around now and then for different product reviews and stuff. So let's go to the Z6 II. This is the 14 to 30. I have zoomed all the way at 30 millimeters, as close as I can get it. And I just want to show you off this laptop. So I got the Monterey on here. Just found out that I didn't have Monterey on the 2 MacBook 12s. I still had Big Sur, so I just upgraded those. Those took about an hour and a half. That's great. They have no fans. They're just cooled by the air. And they're, I think they're a Core M, M2 or M3 models. So they're kind of slow. But on this one, I have the Monterey. I have hard drive storage. I have the 512K gigabyte. This is just for streaming. I don't use it for any editing or stuff, but I do use it for FaceTime. I like the camera on there. I think it's still 720p, I'm not sure. And then the display, this is 2560 by 1600. So this is a lot better than the MacBook 12s. I get more real estate than the 2560 1440. It's by 1600. So I love this type of space better than most other ones. And let's see. Well, we can do some things like a speed test. I think I've shown this once before on this laptop. But if I type in here, let's see if I have it on here. No, I don't see it. So, let's go to Ookla. I've used this before. Let the ads load first. Once they're loaded, then you can press go. And it's right up there. This is over the Wi-Fi, folks. It's not hooked up to the network. I do have an adapter that can plug into USB-C and I can get me the network, but there's not that much difference. I usually get about 231, 232 megabits. This is 227 over the Wi-Fi. And I'm only about 3 feet away from the router. So it's excellent. This is almost 12 megabits upload. So it does take me longer to upload videos, but I haven't had any problems because this is my 75th video. I think yesterday I had up to 65. So I've done 10 videos this past night, even with bad internet connection. Something was going on with the internet here and in New Braunfels and in San Antonio. So anyway, I can go back home. I can go to, let's go to YouTube, show that. Of course, they're talking about the Mac Studio everywhere. And if I go to my channel, you can see my playlists. So computers, studio setup, gear, about Sony, cameras, got about Nikon for Americans, different foods I've eaten, and a funny video on there. And the important thing is sticky notes. They're very important in my life. So anyway, let's just, I've already shown some videos. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go to subscriptions. We can view some of my favorite people. Oh, there's Simon. There's Sammy Superstar. Quite a few people that you probably recognize. Sony A1 and Gabby Petito, 23rd Memorial. No thanks. Mute that. Skip ads. And a wonderful young lady, too young to die. This is their foundation video. Well, no, this is from Duty Ron. So he's showing it on the camera. I like watching Duty Ron. He's an outstanding guy. He looks for people that are missing. He's describing it. I recommend his channel. I also recommend Peter Gregg. Let's see if I can find him. Yep, there he is. He's talking about the Sony a7 IV, Catalyst Browse, wireless mic. He talks about different cameras. And he's done a lot of videos, folks. Yep. Excellent. So anyway, it's a good laptop. I'm not going to delve into it. It has 512K storage. I only have 8 gigs of RAM. So this is the laptop I've been using. It lasts for about 16 hours of battery life. And yeah, let's go over to the camera. So anyway, I like it. For my 75th video, I think I'll show you my favorite computer right now. I'm not into gaming. I'm trying to decide if I should get me a lens that's a 20 millimeter f1.8, or should I upgrade my computer from a 3900X to a 5950X for this widescreen monitor? And I don't know. If you have any ideas, why don't you just leave me a comment? Or in my case, I might just get both. But I'm ready to take a trip, so I think I'll need the 20 millimeters for this trip for good landscape shots. And it's a f1.8 Nikon. It's an S line. And that will almost complete all my primes. The only thing I'm missing is the 24 millimeter f1.8. I can't afford the $2,000 better primes. They have the 50 millimeter 1.2, and they're going to come out with the 85 millimeter 1.2. They have the NOC, which is a .95, I believe, 50 millimeter. But and then also the 24 to 70 and 70 to 200, the 2.8s, they're like over $2,000. So that's not in my price range. I've been dealing with the f4 lens. I do have an f2.8 zoom lenses from Tamron, but anyway, we're not talking about lenses, we're talking about computers. So if I show this laptop again, it's lightweight. There is an angle. Now, I hear that the new MacBook Air might have the M2, but it may be like a MacBook. You know, it's not angled. And I don't know if they're going to put it in silver or they're going to have different colors for the MacBook Air. But anyway, I think the performance is excellent. I have more utilities. I have more pictures on here. Look at that, get started. So you can see the beautiful pictures I can show. And these are just wallpapers. I love them. Look at that. Beautiful scenery. It's unreal. Graphics are fantastic on this display. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like, subscribe. Please write a comment on what you think I should buy. I do have the 14 to 30, which would cover the 20 and 24. I have the Tamron's 2.8, but for gaming, I've been looking at the 3900X compared to the 5950X, and I'm debating on that part. It's cheaper than the lens by $400, so, or $450. But then I have to buy me a radiator to keep it cool, so that'll be about $300 cheaper. And anyway, we'll decide, or I will decide what I'm going to get. So, if you hope you enjoy this video. I started in July of last year, in 2021, posted my first video, and then I've increased it. I took about 2 or 3 months off because of family situations, but I've been really putting up about 3 or 4 videos in the past 2 weeks a day. And like yesterday, I think starting yesterday, even with the internet problem, I think I've put up 10 videos. And they're all about computers. So this is enough for computers. If I do have another one, I'll show you how I'm upgrading the 3900X to 5950X. Or if I get the Mac Studio, I don't need a display. What I was waiting for was the iMac 27 inch, but looks like Apple discontinued that. So I just might get the Mac Studio, and I think it's just the M1 Max. Don't really need the Ultra. Don't like paying stuff more than $1,500, especially like for a video card. That's why I still have 2080 Ti's and 2080s and 1080 Ti's. So I think those prices are outrageous. And for a good bargain on a laptop, this is the best price per dollar. And I'm very happy with this laptop. So just remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and until next time, goodbye.